Hello and welcome to the Kate Gourmet. My name is Jeremy and today we'll be making Chahan. It's a quick and easy fried rice. I'll show you how to make it. Let's get started. Fried rice is a pretty simple and quick dish to put together, but I'll show you one of the easiest methods to get flavorful rice that doesn't mush together. Essential to fried rice is leftover rice. I wouldn't just steam rice if you're gonna make fried rice with it. Day-old rice is the best rice to use for this dish. If you are steaming rice to make fried rice with, just make sure it cools down to at least room temperature first. This is a great dish to use up other leftovers too. For example, the meat I'll be using today is chashu. Chashu is the barbecue pork most often found on top of ramen or in bao buns in Cantonese cuisine. If you don't have chashu, you can easily just use ham instead, or alternatively, you could use seafood such as shrimp in this dish. Before we get started, please give this video a like and subscribe for more easy comfort food recipes and small kitchen techniques just like this. I really appreciate the support. Okay, so this is a quick dish. We'll want to make sure that everything is prepared and ready to go before we get our frying pan hot. So let's get our aromatics started. We'll be using some ginger and a couple cloves of garlic. Let's cut our ginger. We'll dice up the ginger as finely as possible. We don't want any large bits. Okay, and let's chop the garlic. Just like the ginger, we'll dice up the garlic. And we'll prepare some green onions. Cut off the ends. So we'll give the green onions fine little dice. The white part of the onions we'll use early and saute that, while the green parts we'll use as a garnish. Okay, so I'll set these lighter parts with our garlic and ginger. And the rest of the green onions for garnish I'll set in a separate bowl. Okay. Next, let's cut our chashu. So if you don't have chashu, you can again use ham or whatever other leftover meat you have. So let's just cut it into nice little bite-sized chunks. And the last thing we need to prepare is just a couple eggs. Okay, we have everything ready to make fried rice. We have our aromatics cut, our ginger, garlic, and green onions, our meat cut, 2 eggs beaten, and of course our leftover rice. Let's get out a large frying pan. You don't need a wok if you don't have one. Large frying pan will do. Get that started on high heat and let's add in a little vegetable oil. In this case, I'll be starting with vegetable oil. I wouldn't recommend starting with sesame oil. We will be using it later though to give a little added fragrance and a little sheen to the rice. We want everything close by because this will go quick. First, we'll start with our aromatics. We'll saute the aromatics over a high heat. So the next step will be to pour in our eggs. And as it's almost set, we'll put in our leftover rice. We still want some of that raw egg to help coat the grains of rice. Break up the egg and break up the rice so there are no clumps. If you're confident, you can give it a little toss. Let's let that fry a minute or so. It's sizzling nicely. Okay, let's open a little area in the center, add a little more vegetable oil, and then the chashu. Let the chashu fry a bit before we stir it in. So this would also be the point if you're using shrimp to throw in the shrimp. If you want to add some diced frozen vegetables like corn, peas, and carrots, you can throw them in at this point too. I'm just keeping this as simple as possible as the standard chahan. And give the chashu a little mix We want to get some color on that. Now we can mix it in. So at this point, let's talk about seasoning. Soy sauce will help give it, of course, a little flavor and a little color. Then we'll also add some ajinomoto. Ajinomoto is MSG. If you don't want to add MSG, you can skip it and maybe add a little salt and pepper instead. MSG just helps bring out the umami taste in foods. So I'll add in a little soy. And ajinomoto, like a teaspoon or so. At this point, I'll add just a little drizzle of sesame oil. That'll help give it some fragrance and a little sheen. Give that another toss. And look at that. So the rice is not clumped together. It smells amazing. It's almost there, looking really good. So let's just test it for seasoning. If it's seasoned well, I might just add just a little crack of pepper. I'll add in most of my green onions here. Save just a few more for the topping. Give that another toss. And I think that's it. Let's get ready to plate. So often when you go out to ramen restaurants, you'll see this served as a perfect mound of rice. And to do that, serve your rice in a bowl. And then we will turn it out on a plate. We can top it with just a few more green onions. And there it is, Chahan. Let's give it a taste. Oh boy, it crumbles apart nicely. It's not mushy. Each grain of rice is just glistening. The flavor is good. Chashu is nice. It's a quick and easy way to take some leftover rice and turn it into a delicious dish. So give it a try at home. If you give Chahan a try, let me know how you like it in the comments below, or tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see what you've come up with. Please give this video a like and subscribe for more easy comfort food recipes and small kitchen techniques just like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.